to talk about if grief is a meeting place. People don't usually think about it that way. I'm Dr. Sharon E. This is Topics in Psychology. Let's take a look at what that means, that grief is a meeting place. When we have a major loss, we feel that existential isolation that the existential psychologists talk about. A major loss is one of those things that kicks us from a state of mindlessness into mindfulness, as philosopher Heidegger talked about. So when you are plunged into grief, it might be a grief that's going to happen. You have a loved one that is ill and is going to pass at some point, or if you have a situation that you know is going to end, or you're visiting in another country and you know it's going to end, we can feel anticipatory grief. And then we can feel such a deep sense of loss or emptiness or just heartbrokenness. We can be kind of confused. Very often with a major loss, our identity kind of comes up for questioning. So why is grief a meeting place? There are people out there that have been down the road you've been down, maybe a different version, but most people, especially as they become adults, have experienced major losses. Being able to share about those, the heart meets another heart. I moved to the city where I live now, and I met a cousin that I had never known before. Turns out in the city, I have lots of cousins. Go figure how that happened. So I was spending time with this one cousin of mine who's a little bit younger than I am. And she shared with me that she had gone through a major loss. And she thought I would understand because she read my book on grieving. And as it turns out, we both shared the profound loss of losing a child at childbirth. It changes you, just like losing your parents changes you. Lots of losses change us. They ripen us into who we can be in our best self, our most heart-open self. So grief is a meeting place. My cousin and I shared those losses, and we understood each other. I knew, and as she shared with me about what she went through, how it affected her, I shared with her how it affected me, my loss, what it meant. It was 35 years ago. There's a lot of processing that I've done around it. It's changed a lot for me over the years, just like for my cousin's loss. Her loss has affected her life and continues to affect her life in a way that deepens her and helps her grow. Grief is a meeting place. If you tell me about a loss that you've had, I see beyond the surface that we usually see with people. Grief is a meeting place. So invite somebody to share about a loss, or if someone's had a loss, go meet them there. Make a phone call. I realize you've had, or go see them. I realize you've had this loss and it was a month ago or a week ago or a year ago. I just want to check in with you to see how you're doing. Because when people grieve, it doesn't go away after a week or a month or a year. So checking in with someone and with their hearts feeling so cared about, I will tell you, after the first weeks, after someone dies, people stop talking to the person who's had a major loss because they don't know what to say. They're afraid they're going to bring up painful feelings. You can't bring up painful feelings that aren't already there anyway. And if the person is in so much pain around their grief and their loss, to be able to share it with somebody who's interested, that's deep connection. It's healing. It's meaningful. We need to do it to care for ourselves because we all go through losses, especially over time. I'm 70 now. I've lost so many people that are important to me, and each one resides in my heart, and I've been heartbroken each time. And then I look at the future. We can have anticipatory grief about things that are going to end. It can just inform us. What do these things say about how we want to reach out to people today? What we want to share with other people? Grief is a meeting place. Thank you for coming.